The upturned smile and the smirk. Two facial expressions that radiate confidence, charm, and approachability. These subtle yet powerful movements can completely transform your face. In this video, I'm going to break down why the upturned smile and the smirk work so well, what muscles you need to train, and how to master these expressions so that you can elevate your appearance and appear more in control. So let's start with why these expressions work so well. Firstly, there's positive associations. An upturned smile conveys more warmth, more friendliness. Although you may be feeling genuine emotions when you are smiling, if it is downturned, it may not be conveying the same emotion that you are feeling. I used to have a very genuine, very authentic downturned smile. And although I was just as happy as when I'm smiling now, which is obviously upturned, it wasn't necessarily conveyed that way. And it certainly wasn't as attractive. The smirk is also a powerful tool for conveying a mysterious confidence. It's subtle, confident, slightly mischievous. It's a perfect mix of charm and self-assurance, making it incredibly engaging and having such high female appeal. Having an upturned smile or a smirk in your back pocket is a very powerful tool, especially when it comes to flirting with women. So let's talk about what muscles are actually involved. To master these expressions, you need to focus on controlling these key muscles around your mouth. The zygomaticus major and minor. This is for your upturned smile. These pull the corners of your mouth upwards, and they are essential for creating that natural lifted upturned look. The next is the orbicularis oris, not to be confused with your orbicularis oculi. The orbicularis is just what they say when the muscle is in a ring shape, so as you can tell, it is a ring that goes around your mouth like that. This muscle helps shape your smile and smirk. Now for the smirk, you need to be training your risorius. This muscle pulls the corners of the mouth outward. This is the muscle that you need to create that slight asymmetry when smirking. And the next is the buccinator, located in your cheeks. This muscle stabilizes your mouth movements for smooth, controlled expressions. Also, side note, I've become so good at controlling my smirk, I can literally control which crease it uses to smirk with. I found this out the other day just through expression control training. Here's the first. Right, you see that crease right there? Holy, what are we doing right now? I choose my creases now. What a life. Who would have thought Lux Maxon took me there? So, how do you train for the upturned smirk? Well, it's sort of a frustrating answer. You just gotta keep practicing it in the mirror. First thing you wanna be doing is smile lifts. Gently smile while focusing on lifting the corners of your mouth in the mirror. Hold it as high as you can for 5 seconds, then release. Should look something like this, like you're in pain. Again, these are exercises you don't want to be doing at the gym. You want to be doing these in private. People will think you're a weirdo, but that's often what it's got to take. Repeat this 10 to 15 times per session and do it in the morning and in the evening. I do it when I'm brushing my teeth. The next is cheek pushes. You want to place your fingers on the corners of your mouth and smile against the resistance, like so. This is going to be engaging the zygomaticus muscles. Do 10 slow repetitions, holding each one for at least 5 seconds. And the main thing that you need to be considering when you're doing this is do it in front of a mirror and pay attention to how it looks. Expression control is an art. It's not just about training the muscles, it's about understanding how the difference in millimeters can completely convey a different emotion. So practice, practice, practice. So how do you train for the smirk? This one, the one we all know and love. Classic Damon Salvatore. Again, practice in the mirror trying to lift one side of your mouth. When you can, practice holding that smirk for 5 to 10 seconds. And repeat this 10 to 15 times per session. The next, similar to the last one, just on one side while keeping one side of your mouth completely relaxed. Place a finger opposing a smirk and smirk against it. Like so. 10 repetitions on each side. Huge bonus points if you can do a smirk while making sure that your eyebrows are also positively tilted. If you don't know already, positive tilt in your eyebrows is a very attractive masculine feature. No, it's not just about being born with it. I can turn it on in a second and there we go. The eyebrows are positive. Coupled with a smirk, you get a little mischievous, cute little flirty look. The ladies are gonna love it. Looks so weird when you're practicing it, I know. But that's what it's gotta take. Expression control is a very weird practice in itself because you think, surely that doesn't matter. Surely I don't need to be so vain. But if you wanna convey genuine emotions, you need to understand which genuine emotions you're having convey into what expressions other people are perceiving. Because oftentimes you can be feeling one thing and your face just won't show it. So having this full broad spectrum control can give you the ability to be a lot more authentic, even though at first glance it seems inauthentic. The next exercise for the smirk is a cheek and jaw tension exercise. Press your tongue against the roof of your mouth, mewing, hard mewing, while you're holding the smirk. This engages your buccinator muscle for greater control. Let's talk about expected results and the timeline. In 1 to 2 weeks, you'll have improved muscle awareness and greater control over your expression. In 1 to 2 months, you'll begin to notice subconscious visible lifts in the corner of your smile, which is completely optimal. Your expressions will also start to feel a lot more natural. And in 6 months, you'll be able to have a perfectly upturned smile and that smirk that enhances your overall appearance. Let's talk about some common mistakes and how to avoid them. Do not overexert your muscles. Don't force it. It's a delicate exercise. You don't need to give it a lot. Do not ignore symmetry. While a smirk is an asymmetrical expression, don't neglect either side. Just because you have a good side that finds it easier doesn't mean you should stick to that side. You should train both. Make sure you're giving it consistent practice, as like with most things in looks maxing, sporadic attempts won't give you results. And make sure that you are not skipping relaxation. Give your face a rest between performing all of these exercises. So the upturned smile and the smirk are powerful tools that can elevate your appearance and your confidence. So by consistently training and practicing in the mirror and practicing these exercises that I mentioned, you will begin to gain a lot more expression control. As always, let me know how it goes in the chat and tag me if you have any questions. Much love, gang. Good luck.